is good! Beer is good! Beer is good! It's good!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this episode of The Beer Chasers. I'm Preston. Today we're joined by Mike from At the Bar Podcast. We got Will Dahl over here. And today we're going to be doing a blind taste test of 5 highly rated IPAs. What do we got?
The 5 IPAs are Firestone Walker's Union Jack, Dogfish Head 60 Minute, Lagunitas IPA, Stone IPA, and Cigar City Jai Alai.
Alright, so Will, what's the format going to be like today?
Alright, we're going to taste all 5 of the beers. We're going to rate them 1 to 5. We're going to add up the points. The one with the most points gets full review.
Sounds easy enough. You guys ready to do this?
Let's go.
Let's go ahead and drink some beer. Will, you're up first.
Alright. This is Will, and these beers don't stand a chance.
Due to budget cuts, we're drinking out of plastic, and I hate IPAs.
Alright, it's time to drink some beer. Alright, so with the blind taste test complete, it's time to reveal the beers and find out who's the winner. You guys ready?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
Alright, so coming in last place, the worst of the best IPAs is going to be beer number 1 that we had, which was Stone IPA.
Stone IPA.
Is that a little surprising? I mean, these guys are the king of IPA. They're like the original kind of in-your-face IPA before IPAs are popular.
Right. It's a little surprising. I think this IPA stuck out for me. It was very West Coast, and West Coast tends to be a little bit more oomph in the hop, so I think that's why I rated it the least.
Yeah, it's a little surprising to me. I thought that one would be a little higher, but you know, these are all highly rated IPAs, so someone's got to be last. Unfortunately, today it was Stone. So coming in 4th place is going to be beer number 3. No, beer number 3, yes, which was Cigar City Jai Alai.
Hurts my soul.
Hurts my soul too.
Yes.
I think I rank this as my favorite. Yeah, for me this was my favorite. For the last one, did anybody rank that? So Mike, Stone IPA, you ranked that as the worst out of them.
Right.
Will ranked that as his favorite, the Stone IPA. And I have that as my worst as well. So 2 worst and a best. So shows you how your palates change.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Or different.
Right.
Yeah.
So we had Cigar City Jai Alai here. Hurts
Very
me too.
surprised. I'm very surprised that came in second to last.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Alright. So coming in 3rd place to round out the middle was going to be the second beer we had over here,
Which is
Lagunitas IPA. So not super surprising, man. I love Lagunitas.
Right.
The thing with Lagunitas, it's one of those breweries that they have a very unique taste. Like every beer you get from them has kind of like that taste. And
Taste, yeah.
I mean, it's not bad by any means. And these are the top 5, arguably the best IPAs. So all of these, you know, win.
they're all winners.
They're all winners, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so coming in 2nd place, as we're getting ready to wrap up here, was the 4th beer we had, which was Dogfish 60.
Oh,
So, not
cool.
bad showing, 2nd
No.
place, you know, but
Not bad
That's
at
very
all.
interesting.
no winner.
No.
And that leaves the last beer, the only one left, Union Jack.
Union Jack.
So I'm pleased with that in a way because this was the one I had to go beer chasing for. I traded some Marshall Zukov to get this beer. This was a recommendation from my homebrewing buddy Matt Golaski. Said I should seek this one out. It was an amazing IPA, one of the best out there, and it's cool to see we got a recommendation that actually held true to what that was.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, we're going to cut real quick, we're going to clear the table, and we're going to get an official review on Union Jack. Alright, so we're back, we have the table cleared, and we have the winner, Union Jack, on the table. So let's go ahead and go through a full review. Let's look at the appearance for this beer. So the appearance on Union Jack, Mike, what do you think?
I think it's really what an IPA should look like. It's a little bit on the darker side,
Yeah.
but it is, the color profile is what you would expect. It's kind of like an orangish copper color, more like a penny on the inside. Then once you get around the cup, it gets like a light orange. So I think color's really good.
So 1 to 5, what do you want to rank it?
5 for sure.
5?
Yeah.
I agree. It's got that nice copper color, what you would expect from an IPA. It's not straying much from that. Looks beautiful. 5 out of 5.
A little darker than some other IPAs, but you know I like darker beer, so for me, it's right up my alley.
All right, 5 out of 5.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's go ahead and give a smell of the Union Jack.
It's very different, I think.
Yeah, you don't smell a ton of hops up front.
No.
Like you smell more of the malt kind of sweet.
I get the citrusy kind of
Yeah.
Yeah, I get a lot of pine. More prominent pine. I do get the citrus as well, but it's not overwhelming like some IPAs.
It's not like super aroma hop. Like you definitely smell there's some hop in there, but it's not like it's been like dry hop with a ton of stuff in there.
Yeah, I think that makes it
punching in the face.
Right, I think it makes it really well balanced.
Yeah, I think so too.
At least in the aroma.
I think I'm getting drunk off the smell.
So, Mike, on a scale of 1 to 5, how do you rate the smell?
I really like the smell with it being balanced and not overwhelming. Definitely a 5 out of 5.
I would say a 4.5 out of 5. I would like just a tad more kind of hot punch in there, but other than that, I think it's like you said, it's super balanced. It smells delicious. It smells better than most IPAs, so 4.5 is a great score.
I'm cool with the 5. I mean, I can't really fault it, and there's nothing I can find that's wrong with it. It smells good.
Perfect in every way for the IPA.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Well, the best part, we've already tasted it, but let's taste it again. Cheers. Cheers, fellas. So upon tasting now, that really is nice. For the 5 we've had, we've kind of had a second to digest all of what we just drank.
Right.
Yeah.
We've kind of cleared the palate a little bit, and that is nice and balanced. I really do enjoy it.
Yeah, I definitely, now that we're drinking it alone, I can definitely agree with it winning.
Yeah.
It's very well balanced, very, very well balanced. And it's easy drinking.
Right.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's not super strong.
Yeah, none of us here like IPAs, but this one I can like have a couple.
Yeah, and I wouldn't call it sessionable because it is kind of a little thicker than like a watered down like long hammer kind of IPA. So it does have some meat to it, but
there's some kick in here. I mean, the ABV is what? I don't even know. It's 7.5.
Yeah, so I mean that's pretty strong.
That's not sessionable.
Well, the alcohol's hidden very well. You know, for 7.5, it's nothing to laugh about, and yeah.
It's got the same alcohol as like High Life almost. You know, it's very similar.
So what do you want to rate the taste on the Union Jack?
5 out of 5 is what I gave it.
I'm going to agree, 5 out of 5. Man, it's a damn near perfect tasting beer. I really can't find any faults with it. Tastes delicious. Will?
I give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Okay.
I've had some other ones that are a little bit more on the citrusy, grapefruity side.
Right.
And, for me, if I'm going to drink an IPA, I mean, I like that side of it. But honestly, I mean, it's a great beer. I could drink, you know, a few of them for sure. Even though it's not really my style, I definitely still enjoyed it a lot, and I think you know I'm getting enough citrus there, so I'm confident with a 4.5.
Okay, so that leaves us with the mouthfeel. So how do you feel? How's it feel on the tongue? Is it good?
It stays around. It definitely it lingers. Kind of like cough medicine, how it kind of fades out a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, going along with the flavor. It's not overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like you can't. It doesn't stay there and linger, and you can smell it when you talk. Like it's light, and it goes away a little bit.
Yeah, I'd say it's somewhere between light and medium body. Again, it's not like that light, like long hammer kind of watered down IPA. A good amount of like thickness to it. It's nice and bubbly, and like you said, it sticks around for a little bit. It's not swallow and gone. It's there just long enough. It's great.
Sometimes when you have an IPA, you know, you drink it and you get a little bit of that citrusy up front, and then on the back end you get a lot of bitterness. And with this one, I didn't really get any of that bitterness. And to me, that's actually a positive thing. I don't really like bitterness.
Yeah.
I mean, I have like some bitterness, but if it's really overpowering, it's not very good to me. So to me, I think it's great. I like the fact that I don't have that bitterness back end.
Right.
Okay. So for mouthfeel, what do you want to rank?
5 out of 5. Yeah.
I would say 5 out of 5. Again, it excels in the category. I think it's perfect. It's everything it needs to be for an IPA and everything you'd want in a high-rated IPA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Cool, 5 out of 5. I mean, there's nothing I can fault here.
All right, so that brings us to kind of overall. Gentlemen, how do we feel about Union Jack overall? I don't think any one of us are overwhelming IPA fans. Like,
No.
I went
Absolutely
through a phase where when I first got into craft beer, I absolutely loved it because it was unique and different. This is the first beer that I could say, like, man, that's definitely not Budweiser.
Right.
So I went through a phase, had a ton of them, and now I'm kind of on to sweeter beers. So that being said, you know, I think it's awesome. It's a great beer.
Oh yeah. It's to me, it's one of those like intro to IPA beers where it's mild and balanced enough to where if you're trying to get into it, you can have one of these. And not only do people think you're awesome because you're drinking Firestone Walker, but it also is a good intro beginner beer for IPA drinkers.
Which is weird because it's best in class. You think it only gets better from here, but you're basically introducing them to the best in the category.
Yeah.
And
it's all downhill from here, guys.
Pretty much.
So what do you think overall? You know, you got any opinions, comments?
I would give it 4.5 out of 5.
Okay, 4.5, 5 overall. What do you think?
I would give it a 5 out of 5 for sure.
4.75. I mean, it's damn near perfect. You know, I'm sure there's one that's out there because again, we only had 5, and that's the thing I wanted to bring up earlier. It's like I wanted to call this the best IPAs, but again, that's gonna be very subjective.
Yeah.
I think we had a pretty good balance here. We had some Northeast, we had the Southeast, we had some West Coast. I think, you know, not many people are going to be able to argue about the selection we had as being at least highly rated, you know, IPAs.
Absolutely, yeah.
So 4.75. I think there could be some out there that might be better than this. So I'm going to leave that little bit of room, but damn good beer, near perfect. So I went beer chasing for this one. I traded some Cigar City and Marshall Zukov to get a couple of these bottles. So the question is, you know, when I go through that pain in the ass again, when I go through the shipping and the trading and the waiting and hoping it doesn't break in shipping, absolutely. I think, you know, for being the beer chasers, this is definitely one worth chasing. So if you want to hit the forums and try to find one, I think, you know, it'd be worth your time.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, gentlemen, well, I appreciate your time. That's going to wrap up the episode. I'm Preston, Mike, Will, Beer Chasers. We'll see you later.
Cheers.
Cheers, mother.
Beer is good.